no purpose whatsoever.
Minor unknown. Said. Hello chat. HC. Said. Hello.
Did you hear what
T. Kotsaunafodus.
The academia?
Said.
What
Brah.
happened this time?
Yuri or Mika. Said. Hi. Minor unknown. Said. Hey HC. Minor unknown. Said. And hello Teo. Minor
All
unknown.
The world holds
Said. Hi Mika. HC. Said. I'm watching anime, I'll be right back, the episode is almost over. Minor unknown. Said.
Backdrop.
Okay NP. Said. Hello minor unknown and hello everyone. Yuri or Mika. Said. LOL we early today. Yuri or Mika. Said. Hi Angel. Minor unknown. Said. Hey Angel. T. Kotsaunafodus. Said. You in America? Minor unknown. Said. Yeah. T. Kotsaunafodus. Said. I mean server. T. Kotsaunafodus. Said. Okay wait. Yuri or Mika. Said. Hey why only me like?
Don't be scared!
Into the wind. Things are about to get dicey. Illusion shattered. One with nature.
Yuri or Mika. Said. 0v0. Doomsday. Said. Hey everyone. Minor unknown. Said. Hey Doomsday.
Time to go to work.
Doomsday. Said. That Yellen was so close to dying LMAO. Yuri or Mika. Said. Hi Deb. Yuri or Mika. Said. Laughing face. Doomsday. Said. Hey Mika. Yuri or Mika. Said. Minor have you done Windbloom? Yuri or Mika? Said. Halo. Kuri not Yuri. Said. Yo. Yuri or Mika? Said. How is everyone doing? Minor unknown.
Shine down!
Said. It will unlock in an hour. Yuri or Mika? Said. Hi Katahara or Kuri? Minor unknown. Said. Hey Kuri. Yuri or Mika? Said. Oh. Doomsday. Said. Alt Q and VM I'm not doing it again. Yuri or Mika? Said. No. Yuri or Mika? Said. Never do it again Deb, straight face. Doomsday. Said. Windbloom Festival story is S tier this time. Yuri or Mika? Said. Yes. Yuri or Mika? Said. The event are so fun. Doomsday. Said. Cauliflower. Yuri or Mika? Said. Liar 1 is so hard for me T carat T. Yuri or Mika? Said. LOL. Yuri or Mika? Said. Shush don't copy Sino. Doomsday. Said. I haven't played play rhythm games in a while so I got 98%.
Add ast.
T Katsauna Photos. Said. 657386299. T Katsauna Photos. Said. My UID. Yuri or Mika? Said. C. Yuri or Mika? Said. Doomsday. Said. I quoted Sino. Minor unknown. Said. New American ACC. T Katsauna Photos. Said. No. T Katsauna Photos. Said. Is my ACC. Yuri or Mika? Said. I'm very happy that Minor HC and Katahara is my friend in Genshin. Doomsday. Said. Also Sino and Mika can be found after the event in Storm Terror's Lyre, thanks HC for this information. John. Said. Hi. Iza Athara. Said. 2. Iza Athara. Said. You. Yuri or Mika? Said. Someone unfriend Katahara. Minor unknown. Said. Hello John. Minor unknown. Said. Hey Izzy. Yuri or Mika? Said. Hi Izzy and John. T Katsauna Photos. Said. Yuri or Mika? Said. How y'all doing? HC. Said. Hi I'm back.
The world remains constant
Doomsday.
over the centuries.
Said.
But human life
Fine.
is like the dew at
View.
dawn, or a bubble
Iza
rising
Athara.
through water.
Said. Not good. HC. Said. My heart is going wild ha ha ha. Doomsday.
Transitory.
Said. Yo HC. Yuri or Mika? Said. I'm good. T Katsauna Photos. Said. Thanks bruh. Yuri or Mika? Said. LOL. Doomsday. Said. Which one? Iza Athara. Said. Got bad anxiety today haha. HC. Said. Oh how come? Minor unknown. Said. Which anime was it? HC. HC. Said. Hello. Yuri or Mika. Said. What anime is it? Yuri or Mika. Said. We asked the same thing. C. HC. Said. It's a less popular anime, but it's called The Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague. Doomsday. Said. What happened Iza Athara. Said. Oh, I watched that. Yuri or Mika. Said.
All the world holds
Yuri
dear
or Mika.
is but a backdrop
Said.
of constant motion.
Okay. Minor unknown.
I stand before it,
Said.
alone and
What
unchanging.
genre is it? Iza Athara. Said. Well. HC. Said. It's okay Miyuki, when you're in Minor's stream you can chill. HC. Said. It's romance slice of life. Zeno. Said. Sino good. Minor unknown. Said. Hello Zeno. Iza Athara. Said. I kinda panicked that I can't breath well. Yuri or Mika. Said. Hi Zeno. HC. Said. He's a solid unit. Zeno. Said. Hi. T Katsauna Photos. Said. Hi Zeno. Iza Athara. Said. But it was just I forgot to take my meds, haha. Minor unknown. Said. Depends on what you are planning to do with him. Yuri or Mika. Said. Why? Zeno. Said. Hi.
Even though most
HC.
of the academia's restrictions
Said.
have significantly
Oh,
relaxed,
I hope you feel
I'm still
better
a bit
now,
worried that the
Miyuki.
mantra might give her trouble.
T Katsauna Photos. Said. New one? Doomsday. Said. I'ma head out now, got classes. Zeno. Said. Main DPS. Yuri or Mika. Said. Oh. Iza Athara. Said.
I need to stay here
More
to keep
or
an eye
less.
on the situation.
HC.
Kale, can you head to
Said.
Sumeru City and find out
All
why
right,
she
see ya,
isn't here
Doomsday.
yet?
Yuri
I'd
or
only
Mika.
assign a job this important
Said.
to someone I trust.
Bye.
Are
Deb,
you
good
not
luck
feeling
on
well?
Xmas.
Oh no, I'm
Iza
fine.
Athara.
I've completely
Said.
recovered. It's
Maybe
just
one of the
that
cause
if
is
I'm
not enough
going
sleep.
To see her,
Minor unknown.
I think
Said.
I need to mentally
Good luck
prepare
on
myself
exams,
first.
Doomsday. Iza Athara. Said. Haha, last night I slept 2+m something. HC. Said. Yes, sleep is important. T Katsauna Photos.
I know. You'll have
Said.
a tough time if you go by yourself.
Iza Athara.
If we could arrange
Said.
for someone to...
Good luck, Doomsday. Yuri or Mika. Said.
Oh, hey there.
Did you take meds
It's
already?
been a while.
Minor
What a
unknown.
coincidence. I was just
Said.
thinking about asking you to
He's
accompany
decent.
Kale to Sumeru
Try
City.
his test run to see if you
Sorry,
like his style.
That's not what I meant. It's just that
T
this
Katsauna
matter
Photos.
concerns research banned
Baidu.
by the academia.
Iza Athara.
Not the sort of thing you'd shout
Said.
from the rooftops.
Yeah, I took
also,
my specifically
you happen
for hard
to know
meds.
about this situation?
Minor
There
unknown.
are very few people I can trust to
Said.
be discreet right now.
Take care of
After giving
yourself,
it much
Izzy.
thought, I believe
Yuri
you're the
or
most
Mika.
suitable person for the task.
Said. Good. HC. Said. I see. HC. Said. Yeah, take care, Miyuki. Iza Athara. Said. Man, if my doc knew, they will lecture me again. Iza Athara. Said. Thanks. Zeno. Said. It's liked it, but I got it by surprise. Yuri or Mika. Said. TDS is really slow. HC.
It's complicated,
Said.
and this isn't the best
Hope
place
you
to
feel
talk
better
about it.
in Minor's stream,
We'll fill you in
haha.
on the details once she
Zeno.
arrives.
Said.
You might have heard about
I
her
was
in
just
Sumeru
raising my
before.
pity.
Her name is
Iza
Farazan,
Athara.
and she's a very experienced senior researcher.
Yeah, that's why I
Let's
went here.
just say that a huge
Iza
part of
Athara.
Kasharowar's mechanical research
Maybe
over
I
the
can
past
calm
100
down a bit.
years have used
HC.
her academic discourse
Said.
and manuscripts as their
That's
foundation.
good. Yuri or Mika. Said. 0. Izaathara said. Oh, congrats on Sino Zeno. Yuri or Mika said. Oi. T Katsauna Photos said. Yuri or Mika said. Like the stream. Zeno said. Welcome. Zeno said. Tai. Yuri or Mika said. Make sure to like the stream now. T Katsauna Photos said. Yuri or Mika said.
She is,
D.
but she vanished for
Minor
100
unknown.
years because of a certain
Said.
incident. She only
Congrats
returned to
on
the
Sino.
academia after being found
Yuri
in the
or
wilderness
Mika
a few years ago.
said. 0v0 HC said. Congrats. Zeno said. Tai, what you guys fave char? T Katsauna Photos said. Is
Because
Razor
of that,
5
her
asterisk
current personality can
Zeno
be a bit
said.
strange,
HC
as is her attitude towards.
said.
I'm
Raiden
getting a headache just
T
thinking
Katsauna
about it.
Photos
She doesn't have bad
said.
intentions, so you don't have to be
JK grinning
scared.
face with sweat.
I'll
Yuri
try.
or Mika said.
Yes,
Raiden and
Kasharawar and
Nahida
Spontamod researchers are
Zeno
often quite prejudiced,
said.
so I can't trust them with this
Nice.
matter.
Yuri
However,
or Mika
Faruzan isn't influenced by modern thinking.
Sino is
In
Razor
our
brother.
previous
Some PPL
correspondence
think
through
that
letters, she indicated
Yuri
that
or
she'd be
Mika
willing to help.
said.
It's already past our arranged
120
meeting time, but she still hasn't
Anime
shown
boss
up.
said.
I don't think so.
Logathis
With her personality, it's
Minor
more likely
unknown
that she got wrapped up in some
said.
sort of trouble.
Hey anime boss. Yuri or Mika said. Hello anime boss. Zeno said. Is it true Dio bad? Zeno said. Zeno said. People are saying like that. Minor unknown
Anyway,
said.
can you go with Kale
Yeah.
to the academia and check on Faru?
Yuri or Mika
Thank goodness. I was
Yes.
so anxious.
minor
I'm counting
unknown
on you too.
said.
Kale, don't push
Her
yourself too hard.
multipliers are bad.
Just go there and see what's going on. Our task is important, but not that urgent. If Faruzan really is in some trouble, come back and tell me about it. We can always reschedule our meeting. After all, if she's distracted by other things, it'll affect her ability to help us.
Yuri or Mika said.
All right, let's
I
go.
wonder what would Kurane say. Zeno said. Genshin is becoming too big. Minor unknown said.
Sorry, what did you say?
LOL.
Oh, could you repeat yourself? As you know, I'm sure, hearing goes with age.
Farzan, I said that you need to give us an answer.
Ah, yes. And did you forget to add madam when you addressed me earlier?
Your hearing is perfectly fine. Madam Farzan, we don't want to make things difficult for you. However, you haven't been teaching courses or supervising theses
Zeno
these past few years.
said.
Isn't this rather problematic as an
107
advisor?
GB. Zeno
Never mind the students.
said.
Even other advisors
Bruh.
are starting to complain.
And who, if I may ask, complained? If they have any issue with me, tell them to talk to me themselves rather than waste any of your time. You don't have to tell me anything. I very well know that it's those people from Haravatat. How I wish they'd put their time into doing proper research instead.
But, Madam Farzan, it has been a long while since you last made any practical academic contribution yourself.
Yuri or Mika
Academic contribution
said.
cannot simply be divided
Kadahara
between the
is streaming.
tangible and the intangible. The issue here, I believe, is that the reviewer doesn't understand the very nature of knowledge itself. In any case, makes no sense to use a metric like this to evaluate a mentor. Which sage set this rule anyway? I should write a letter of complaint right this instant.
Wait! Madam Farzan, please let me finish.
That's her, all right. But the person with her doesn't look like a Matra. Shh! She hates it when people call her young! Her body apparently stopped aging during the year she was gone.
So that's why she looks the same as she did 100 years ago. Okay, I think I'm ready for this.
Anyway, Akara Crafts and the leader of Ksharawar would like to invite you to collaborate on this project. They're wondering if you'd be interested. Madam Farazan? Are you listening?
Zeno. Said.
Kale,
IGTG by
why are
guys
you here at the
CYA.
academia? Are you feeling better now?
T Katsauna Photos. Said. I'm too. Yuri or Mika. Said. Kurane said Dia is good. T Katsauna Photos. Said. Need to go. T Katsauna Photos. Said.
I'm much
I
better,
think.
Madam Farazan.
Minor unknown.
It's all thanks to the Traveler and the Dendro Archon.
Have a great
Have you been
time
sleeping
Zeno
well?
and Teo.
You seem to be developing some
T
eye
Katsauna
bags.
Photos.
Is that brat Tainari
Said.
forcing you to stay up late again?
Thanks.
No, it's because I'm a slow learner. It's not Master's fault.
It's good to be hardworking, but you need to take care of your health. I'll have to give Tainari a right talking
T
to when I see
Katsauna
him.
Photos.
I'll also
Said.
prepare some health
Hope
supplements
meet
for
you in Genshin tomorrow.
There's really no need.
Ah, and is the person beside you the legendary traveler? Oh, I've heard much about you before. In fact, I've been meaning to meet you for a while now. It is thanks to you, after all, that the academia is finally getting back on its feet. Even Kali's illness is...
Ahem. Madam Farazan, I believe we were still discussing the collaboration with Akara Crafts.
I'd wager it's those Ksharawar dunderheads finding excuses so that I'd go to their darshan. Say no more. I have no plans to change my field of research.
If you're this unwilling to participate in the collaborative project, you can also consider teaching a class. It might be difficult to teach a course with topics that only fall within Haravatat's subjects, but we can't delay this anymore. You need to give an answer. You can teach a course or participate in a collaborative project. If you don't do either, it'll be hard for me to persuade the advisors and students who have been complaining.
Could you not give me a few more days to consider? This matter has been delayed for so long already.
That's precisely the issue. If you don't give an answer today, I fear that someone will soon escalate their complaints to the sages.
What a waste of free time these folks are. Now you two are here at Tainari's behest, I take it. I'm sorry, but given the current situation, it looks like I'll have to come over some other day.
HC.
Of
Said.
course. I shall
Okay,
need
I'm
some
back,
time to
Jay.
think as well.
HC. Said. Back. HC. Said. Was helping my friend on Abyss Tips. Zen Bunny. Said. Hi. Minor unknown. Said. Welcome back HC. HC. Said. Also I really like Farazan's poses in this hangout. HC. Said. It's so cute LOL. Minor unknown.
What now?
Said.
She seems so...
Hey,
The
Zen
Master
Bunny.
said there's no rush.
HC.
But I know that he's been busy
Said.
working on something at Party's
Hello,
DI,
Zen Bunny.
So he hasn't returned
Minor
to Ganarville
unknown.
for several days now.
Said.
I feel for Madame Farazan.
Yeah LOL.
But I still want to ask her to come. But if I get her in trouble with the academia, then she won't have the time to help Master. Yeah, that would be the best for them both. I'll check with Master later and see if there's anything I can help him with. But I'm sure he'll say, the best thing you can do now is study hard, so I don't have to give you remedial lessons. Huh? Oh yes! This way she can get her problem sorted out quickly, and then she can go see Master. So if I also stay and help... that still sounds okay then. I'm counting on you.
I have to teach students from Haravatat or owe Ksharawar a favor. It strikes me that they might be even less happy about such a deal than I am.
I think I can sympathize with them.
We're back, Madame Farazan. The Traveler said that he can stay and help you.
Oh, why I couldn't ask for more. In fact, I'm rather curious about the type of person the Traveler is. You were the one who taught Azara a lesson after all. That said, will I be troubling you? Is that so? Good. It does so happen that I do have something I need help with. Now, should I apply to teach a course with Haravatat, or join the collaborative project that Kosharawar is proposing?
You might have heard of it before. Haravatat is an academic faction that researches languages and runes. 100 years ago, Madame Farazan was a researcher from that darshan.
Now, not was. Still am.
Yes, of course. But current Haravatat students can't really... understand.
In summary, I mean to interpret the configurations and solutions of ruin mechanisms via the deciphering of on-site stone carvings and unearthed documents. It'll include research into general documents dealing with such ancient machines.
The research method is supported by Haravatat, yes, but the
HC
content deals heavily with both
said,
ruins and mechanisms.
Haha, angry Farazan is
This will
so
make
cute.
it difficult for students of this darshan because they don't understand much about mechanisms. Also, there are fewer and fewer unexplored ruins left nowadays, and Kosharawar researchers have been developing their own theories on mechanisms. As such, they don't need to rely on ancient documents.
They're far too complacent. Ancient mechanisms are more dangerous and complex than one might imagine. I'm telling you, things weren't like this 100 years ago. All researchers back then were interested in exploring knowledge from a variety of topics. They also gave more respect to unknown mechanisms. Nowadays, all people are interested in are mainstream subjects in popular research. Even if they attended my course, I wouldn't be interested in teaching them. Also, the people here think that my research is outdated and unrealistic, so they keep cutting my funding. Why, I think they could all stand to learn from Kale. She's a hard-working child and respects her elders.
Huh? Why me?
If only those who came to my lectures were more like you. Speaking of which, are you feeling better? You don't have to confine yourself to Gandharvaville anymore, right?
I just remembered that I have a lot of studying to do. I need to head back and find Master.
Are you telling me to start a reading course for Kale?
HC
Huh?
said,
Wait,
Hatsune Miku
although
vibes.
Tainari has academic dealings with the academia, he isn't considered part of it. This means that Kale isn't technically a student.
No, he's right. The old academia became consumed by their arrogance precisely because they ignored the public. There must surely be many people like Kale and Sumeru who are passionate about learning, but cannot study due to various reasons. The old academia paid no heed to them. But if I start a reading course for Kale as a pilot, perhaps this shall come to benefit many more people in the future.
I'll need to go back and ask if this is in accordance with regulations.
Oh, save yourself the extra trouble. I'll come with you. If there's any arguments to be had, we shall sweep them aside together. Traveler, Kale, do wait for us a little while
Minor
outside
unknown.
the academia.
Said,
I'll be back in just a moment.
LOL.
Wait! Let's catch up with her. I can't believe she rushed right in after we arrived. She's really headstrong. How did things turn out like... No, not really. Madame Farazan is a brilliant scholar. Even Master thinks so. If she's really going to teach me how to read, it'll definitely be much better than me bashing my head against the wall. It's just that she can get a bit too passionate sometimes. I don't know how to handle that. Maybe it's because she wants to take me in as a student? It's just like that researcher said. The academia has completely changed during the 100 years that Farazan was gone. I don't really get it. But it does seem like Haravatat's students aren't optimistic about the prospects of doing research with her. Students who are interested in mechanisms and applications of the elements generally enroll in Kosharawar and Spotamod. Madame Farazan also refuses to accept random students just to make up numbers. She still hasn't found a student she likes. But she seems to like my attitude toward learning. So she often asks me if I'm willing to become her student. It's because I'm a slow learner that I have no choice but to stay up late and study. Whenever she compliments me, I feel really guilty. It's not that. Madame Farazan respects my choices. She hasn't been trying to persuade me, especially since she knows I need to rest and recuperate. She sometimes brings food to Gandharvaville for me, and each time she says that Master can't find out. Now that you mention it, it does feel a bit like that. Do I really look that young?
Uncle
Kale,
Gaming
Traveler,
said,
thank you for waiting.
hello.
The issue has been resolved. I argued with the higher-ups and convinced them of the practicality
Minor
and
unknown
necessity of educating the general
said,
public. If I'm not
hey,
mistaken,
Uncle.
they're the students of my
Uncle
classmate
Gaming
students.
said,
They're a lot less forceful
I'm
than their
back.
predecessors,
Smiley
though.
face.
I'd say they
HC
caved rather quickly.
said, hello Uncle.
Amazing.
It's just that we need to fill in every single page of the application. It's been a century, but the academia is as picky as ever.
Uncle Gaming
Let's see now.
said,
What do we need
hello
to fill
everyone,
in?
waving hands, sparkling
Course
heart.
name, learning objectives, teaching methods, course materials. I suppose we can fill in the course name last. That's a bit too general, I'd say. After all, this class's target audience isn't toddlers or children, but rather people who already know the basics of reading. As such, we'll need a more specific learning objective. How about proficiency in reading and writing?
That's true. If we use children's teaching materials, we'll only end up wasting a lot of time on things that students would already know.
And you have your job as a forest ranger, Kale. People who attend this course in the future are also likely to have life commitments. We need more effective teaching methods.
Master always tells me that practice is the best way to learn. That's why I often ask him to help me find simple books to read.
It must have been difficult to get books in Sumeru in recent years, no? Tainari really went the extra mile for you. Expanding literacy is a capital notion. Now that the academia is easing restrictions on the circulation of books, there should be more people who have become interested in reading. It's a great time to conduct this course. So that's next on the list. I fear that I'm at a loss as to which books youngsters like nowadays. Would The Legend of Antara be too old of a story? Fair. Kale,
Uncle
what have
Gaming
you been reading lately?
said, guys wanna know something crazy? Face with open mouth. HC said, what? Minor unknown
Me?
said,
I've been reading light novels from Inazuma. I heard that ever since we were allowed to sell books in Sumeru again, some people set up stalls at Treasure Street to sell light novels. I've been meaning to go there and check it out.
Light novels? This is my first
Uncle
time hearing
Gaming
about such a thing,
said,
but I doubt I will procure
someone
suitable
was
teaching
just giving
materials for
away
the
an
House of
monetization channel.
Dana. Treasure Street it is.
Wait for us, Madame Farazan! You wouldn't think someone as fast as her is over 100. Let's pick up the pace and catch up to her.
HC said, wow. Minor unknown said, oh. HC said, that is a pretty big
What
giveaway.
a long and mildly
HC
ungrammatical title.
Said,
And why is the cover
was
so
it a scam?
colorful?
Is this your first time seeing a light novel, ma'am? Oh, they're the most popular of books nowadays. Would you like me to recommend something?
Fine. One shouldn't judge a book by its cover after all. May we browse through the books here?
Of course. Why don't you try this one? It's Outlander Brigade, When the Wind of Death Blew Towards the Blonde Samurai.
I heard that this book's author describes action
Sarpanch
in
is
vivid
live.
detail.
Said.
Now I've only
Which
skimmed
server?
through a few pages,
Uncle
but
Gaming.
it feels like it's all fight
Said.
scenes. There are
OFC
only
it was big
subjects and
giveaway.
predicates, and the syntax is a tad simple.
Uncle Gaming. Said. No bro, I scammed him, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Minor unknown. Said. Hello Sarpanch. HC. Said. How did that happen? HC. Said. Hello Sarpanch.
Subjects? Predicates?
The protagonist just ends up fighting in every scene with no proper build-up. Will anyone even enjoy a story that's only comprised of fights?
How about... the good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat Sunsetias to become stronger.
A reincarnation isekai story? Those are pretty popular right now.
Isekai? What in the world is that? Also, why does it become stronger by eating Sunsetias? Tropes? Ah, those fictional rules used to push the plot forward, yes? They're definitely effective in achieving a distancing effect.
Sorry. What is this distancing effect?
However, this book doesn't explain how reincarnation correlates to
Uncle
becoming
Gaming.
Stronger. Such an
Said.
illogical rule will affect the coherence
Listen.
of the story. Will readers really accept this?
How about this? I had to fight tooth and nail to get this in stock.
Oh, that's the latest volume of Onibudo!
Now that's a rather normal title length. Oh, Kale, do you like this series?
Yes, but I don't like it that much. Madam, are you going to use this series as teaching material?
Let me see. The dialogue flows quite well, but
Uncle
there are too
Gaming.
many phrases here that I
Said.
don't recognize.
He was giveaway an account, but he had like 234 watching, so he revealed the Gmail and password at the same time. HC.
Third eye
Said.
of perception,
GG.
illusory mirror, and so on. Are these terms that are tied to tropes?
I also thought those names were strange when I was reading them.
Uncle Gaming. Said. And then I just put it and be
It's
mistake he
impossible to
clicked,
derive the
yes it
meaning of
was
these
me.
phrases in isolation. Also, their morphological properties are quite pedestrian, really.
Uncle Gaming. Said. And I got the account, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. HC. Said. OGG. Uncle Gaming. Said. I just changed the password of the account, face with tears of joy. Minor unknown. Said.
Or did the protagonist
LOL.
purposely create these strange names
Minor
to disorient
unknown.
their foes?
Said. Noise.
So there's
HC.
no deeper purpose.
Said.
Hi,
Wow.
it's quite hard to
Yuri
understand
or Mika?
stories written these days.
Said.
You're right.
0 to
it's
0.
Such a weird book.
Yuri or Mika.
But you keep
Said.
wanting to read the next page.
Hi bye. Uncle Gaming.
Even the most popular book in
Said.
Sumeru back then had
Now
greater
it's
depth
mine,
than
LOL
anything written
for free.
today. Yes,
Face with tears of
a
joy.
Wahumano researcher wrote it while researching folk legends. The plot had many twists. The world building was fantastic, and even the writing could withstand scrutiny. When it was still being published, many people in the academia were reading it. Even the sages back then all described the story as a timeless classic. The series must have concluded after so many years, right?
Uncle
Perhaps it's
Gaming.
even more popular now.
Is
Said.
there a book like that in Sumeru?
I was lucky
I've
enough.
never heard of such a thing before. What's the title?
Uncle Gaming. Said. Now I can have like 2 monetization
It's called Tales
channels.
of Shariar.
Let's go
Do you
to
sell it here?
Minor unknown.
Tales of Shariar?
Said.
Yeah. I don't think I've heard of that
HC.
before.
Said.
When was it
Dang.
published?
About 100 years ago.
100 years ago? Are you pulling my leg? What sort of book can remain popular for 100 years?
The Legend of Antara is popular to this very day, isn't it? I just heard someone telling it a few days ago in a cafe. If an old story like that is still being shared, then Tales of Shariar must be even more popular.
Even if that is the case, I really don't carry that book here in my store.
What? Is that because of the Academia's strict control over books in recent years? I can't believe they've allowed the people of Sumeru to become so uncivilized. How can they
Uncle
not
Gaming
know about the Tales of Shariar?
Tales of Shariar.
I'm thinking how much can I earn from 2 accounts?
Oh, wait.
Thinking face.
I think I heard an antique seller on the other end of Treasure Street mention that name before. I mean, it is a book from 100 years ago. Why don't you try asking for it there?
Tales of
Minor
Shariar is
unknown.
considered an antique now?
Said.
How could the
It
Academia
depends
have let
on
such
your
an excellent work
activity
of
and the
literature be
audience.
forgotten like this?
HC. Said.
Traveler, Kale,
Yeah.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's meet at the antique sellers.
Uncle Gaming. Said. Oh.
Madam, wait! Oh no, this is bad. You asked me why I'm scared of Madame Farazan, right? It's not because I don't know how to respond to her kindness. It's because I'm afraid of that ancient language she researches, because I can barely understand any of it. What if she uses ancient text as teaching material? Even so, what if
Uncle
researchers
Gaming
from 100 years ago
said,
like to use ancient
That
languages
will be
in
bad
their
to be
books?
active on
We've
double
got to get-
accounts. Crying face.
Found it! The 5th volume of Tales of Shariar.
Wow, you actually found
I never thought this
Yuri
book
or
would
Mika?
ever get sold.
Said.
All right, that's our
LOL
teaching material
Kadahara got to
secured.
100
We
screen
also now
before
know
you
what to call
minor.
this course.
HC.
Analysis of classical texts.
XD.
After all, this book is
Uncle
definitely
Gaming
worthy of being called a classic.
Said. You got Yellen minor? Astonished face. Minor unknown. Said. DW, I'll be having more streams than him.
Can I take a look?
Minor unknown. Said. Yup, I have Yellen.
Luckily, the language being used here isn't ancient at
Uncle
all.
Gaming.
I can recognize
Said.
a few words here and there.
Wow GZZZ.
Huh? But why aren't there pictures in this
HC.
book?
As long as
Said.
the writing is good,
Oh
readers
ho
won't
ho
need any
minor fighting
illustrations
back
to imagine the
XD.
scenes. Worry not. I shall thoroughly explain the difficult sections. You'll like this book. I know it. After all this time, I wonder if Aaliyah and Aziz ended up together. And who obtained the desert gem in the end? Sir, do you have the subsequent volumes of this series?
I don't think so.
Is that so? And here I thought I could finally read the ending. Never mind, I'll keep searching for the later volumes myself. If I'm to use it as a teaching material, it's better to start earlier in the series. Where are the first 4 volumes? Why aren't they all together?
I don't have those either. Actually, this is the only volume I have.
Is this series really that popular?
No. It's not popular at all. Rather, there's absolutely no demand for it.
No demand? Impossible! Back then, I'd come across at least 3 groups of people talking about it during a single stroll at the Academia.
Seriously? No one told me that this book was anything special when I first got it.
Where did you get this from? Can you still contact the seller?
I'm afraid not. This book was sold together with a whole bunch of antique furniture. I didn't even notice it initially. Otherwise, the Matra would have come knocking. Wait, is this book actually worth a lot? It can't be, right?
That's impossible. No matter how strict the Academia was, there's no way Tales of Shariar could have fallen into such a state.
I do remember a passerby skimming through the book a few days ago. However, he simply sighed and left.
He side? Why would he react
Uncle
like
Gaming
that? Given the
said,
quality of Tales of Shariar,
"Isn't
he
Pharaoh's
should have been
cute?"
entranced after a single
Smiling
glance.
face with heart eyes. HC said, "She ISS." HC said, "Too bad I don't have her XD."
I'm sorry. Traveler, Kale, please give me a moment.
Minor
I'd like to look through
unknown
this book first.
said, "Simping alert." Minor
Why
unknown
is there another misunderstanding between Ali and Aziz?
LOL
Also, why is there
Uncle
no mention
Gaming
of the Desert Gem at all?
said,
And a new character
Face
is
with
introduced
tears
with
of
no
joy.
foreshadowing at all?
HC
Also,
said,
what are all these new
"Her
names
angry
and
pose
terms?
is so good."
Is this really the Tales of Shariar I know?
Well, that passerby reacted in much the same way. It's Mada from the cafe over there. You know, the fellow who spends all day telling the legend of Antara. Since that's also a very old story, maybe he knows a thing or two about that, Tales of, whatever it's called.
Then let's go ask around at the cafe. Huh?
Huh? Oh.
Iza Athara said, "Cute Farouzan." HC said, "FRR." Uncle Gaming said, "Her voice in Chinese
Need the
long
help of an
gauge is even
elder, huh?
100% more cute. Weary face red heart." HC said, "Oh. HC said, "Oh my god."
We'll see
HC
about that.
said, "Minor do be flexing that he has Pharaohs and XD." Uncle Gaming said, "Why Minor has Pharaohs and weary face loudly crying face." Krydenic Thick said, "What did I just click into?" Minor unknown said, "LOL."
Too late for regrets.
Minor unknown said, "Hello Krydenic Thick." Krydenic Thick said, "Hello." HC
Another day, another empty room.
hello.
Excuse me? But are you Mada?
Yes. Are you here to listen to my story?
Well, we actually came to ask about something else.
Uncle Gaming said,
Sorry.
"Minor do some
It's
wishes.
fine.
Let's check your
I'm
luck
used
though."
to it, more or less.
Relief face.
So, how can this terribly unpopular story...
Do you know about Tales of Shariar?
Huh? Tales of Shariar? Why, I can barely remember the last time. My master always talked about how incredibly popular that book used to be. However, I tried reciting a few chapters of it at the cafe, and I found that it's even less popular than the Legend of Antara.
Your master?
Yes, the one who taught me how to be a storyteller. He said that Tales of Shariar was written by his master's. He also said that this great-great-grandmaster was an academia
HC
researcher, and that
said,
even the sages liked
"Yeah."
the series. He wrote 4 volumes back then, and the reviews just got better and better. You couldn't find a single person in Sumeru
Uncle
who
Gaming
hadn't read his books.
said, "Of course yes." HC said, "Wait, aren't you going for Shenhe Minor?" HC said, "Or Ayaka? I can't remember XD." Uncle Gaming said, Minor unknown. Said. I won't pull on this banner on American. Uncle Gaming. Said. Ayaka more good. Minor unknown. Said. I'll pull Ayaya. Uncle Gaming. Said. LOL face with tears of joy face with tears of joy. Krydenic thick. Said.
And then?
I'm pulling for
What happened
Ayaya
next?
LOL.
Why doesn't anyone know
HC.
about Tales of Shariar now?
Said.
Oh,
Oh,
it's hard
good
to
luck.
tell when it comes to trends.
Minor unknown.
One day everyone likes stories
Said.
like that, and the
My
next day
Hu-Tao
their
always
tastes
asks
change
me for
completely.
Ayaya.
Instead of writing a
Minor
proper
unknown.
ending, this
Said.
great
You
grandmaster
2HC.
kept trying to extend the
Uncle
story
Gaming.
to tap into popular
Said.
trends. He
American
added
is
a
bad
lot of
for minor
tropes.
face with tears of
Then,
joy.
starting from the 5th volume, the reviews started to go downhill.
How could that be? Then what happened to Tales of Shariar in the end?
In the end, there's
HC.
no ending. The
Said.
great grandmaster
Thank
tried to
you.
write a few more volumes, following whatever trends were popular at the
Uncle
time.
Gaming.
But the trends
Said.
kept changing right as he
Minor
published his
you
books.
even have Hu-Tao. Face with open mouth astonished face.
He got so infuriated that he stopped writing
Minor
altogether
unknown.
and focused on his research
Said.
instead.
I've been
What?
playing for
So
2
there's no
years so
ending?
I have some
The readers
characters.
didn't care?
By that time, only a very small number of people were reading Tales of Shariar. Anyway,
Uncle
my
Gaming.
master probably exaggerated.
Said.
How
2
could a
years
work
woe.
possibly have been that
Is
popular?
Athara.
The only tangible thing my
Oh, nice.
great-great-grandmaster left is the original draft of Legend of Antara. He also left behind many theses from his research phase. When my master talked about Legend of Antara, he'd even quote from those theses. My master is a much better storyteller than me. Even when we're telling the same story about Antara, he's always able to draw in a huge crowd. But even he won't recite Tales of Shariar
Uncle
due to
Gaming.
its ever-changing
Said.
writing style and its
I was playing from
lack
1
of an
year on
ending.
an game and just yesterday they banned me. Loudly crying face, loudly crying face. Minor unknown. Said. Wow. HC. Said. What game? Iza Athara. Said. Why did you get banned? Minor unknown. Said.
So,
What did you
Antara's
do,
story is the
LOL?
one that lasted through the years.
Uncle Gaming. Said.
Well,
All
not
my
even
guardians,
sages
everything
can
is ruined,
definitively
loudly crying
ascertain
face.
the quality of something
Uncle
like a story.
Gaming.
In the
Said.
end,
It's
only time
Guardian
can
Hunter.
separate the classics from the fads.
HC.
Only
Said.
time?
Oh, no.
Madame Farazan?
It's been 100 years. Perhaps some things I once believed to be great aren't so after all.
Uncle Gaming. Said. Yay.
Yeah! Master helped me find a lot of famous books at first, but in the end, I realized that I couldn't get into them. No matter how good those stories are, I can't improve my skills if I can't bring myself to read them in the first place. I think the best books for me are the ones I like.
Huh. Indeed. That is true. Readers' interest and trends of a time are not things that are so easily predicted. What was
Uncle
popular
Gaming.
100 years ago could be
Said.
completely forgotten in modern
I cannot
times.
even contact
and yet,
them.
100 years,
Loudly
as far
crying
as history is
face.
concerned, is but a blink of an eye. If Tales of Shariar hadn't chased after trends and instead stuck to its original style from start to finish, it might have stood some chance of gaining renewed popularity. No, even if that didn't happen, at
HC.
least it would be a work that was true
Said.
to itself.
Hopefully you get it back, J. HC. Said. Back asterisk.
Huh? Our conversation just got a lot more serious.
I
Uncle
don't really
Gaming.
get what you're talking about,
Said.
but it does sound
Thank
sensible.
you, HC.
Looks
Heart.
like I also have to hang in
dad
there and tell Antara's
said,
story well.
Your streams are S. HC. Said.
How unseemly.
C.
I almost got carried
Uncle
away
Gaming.
because of a single book.
Said.
Well then,
At
we should get
HC.
back to the matter of our teaching material. It looks like we can't use
Uncle
Tales of
Gaming.
Shariar now.
Said. Have you tried
No.
Guardian Hunter?
It's much too old.
HC. Said.
Oh.
Nope.
Kale, you found a book that you liked at the bookstall, yes?
Uncle Gaming. Said.
Yes, but I don't really...
Then we'll use that book as our teaching material. Now that I think about it, using a book that you like is the most suitable choice for teaching you how to read.
Your dad. Said. You're gay. Uncle Gaming. Said. It's okay, thanks, brother Red Heart. HC. Said. Smiley face. Your dad. Said. You're fatherless. Uncle Gaming. Said. Why is the romantic music in background? Face with tears of joy. Iza Athara. Said. Bromance are brewing. Minor unknown. Said. Mods, mind lending a hand? HC. Said. OXD. Uncle Gaming. Said. Take the VID 20 SECS behind. Your dad. Said. Imagine. Your dad. Said. Nah, just kidding. Uncle Gaming. Said. See it, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Yuri or Mika. Said. Your dad. Said. Wanted to see what happens. Yuri or Mika. Said. Minor unknown. Said. You better be. HC. Said. I didn't see his messages, it was under all chats. HC. Said. My bad. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. Hello. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. I'm back. Minor unknown. Said. Hey Kurane. HC.
As
Said.
for the academia,
Hello.
as long as we come up
Minor
with an
unknown.
appropriate course name, we
Said.
should be able to get away with
It's
this.
fine, HC. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. Am I late?
My,
Yuri
it
or
sounds
Mika.
like you've dealt with the academia
Said.
before. Let's
Wait,
go
I
with
can
that.
still time out him even though he is already time out. Yuri or Mika. Said. Not really. HC. Said. Nope, we're not late. HC. Said. Considering how long Minor streams, we're not late at all, face with tears of joy. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. Recovering from the long stream, ahahaha. Minor unknown. Said. LOL, I've set the bar high it seems. HC. Said. Yee. HC. Said. Your stream was nice, Kurane.
Now then, let's return to the book vendor in a bit and buy the latest
Minor
volume
unknown.
of this Onibudo for Kale.
Said. I won't be streaming that
But
long
if I
soon
wish
cause
to
there
use it as
isn't much
teaching material,
content and I
I
want
have
to
to read
reduce
it
my
first.
internet usage. HC. Said. I see. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. I see.
Huh?
Kuranagmi Dotexi.
Speaking of which,
Said.
other than third eye
THX,
perception and
HC.
illusory mirror, I
Kuranagmi
also spy
Dotexi.
some unfamiliar phrases
Said.
from the reader's messages at
It
the
was
back
like
of
a
the book.
movie, LOL.
Such things as, Even if it reminds me of my dark history,
HC
I still can't help
said,
but be drawn in by the story.
Yeah, haha.
And the author has written all the things that I only dare whisper into a tree hollow. Why do people use dark history to refer to awkward or embarrassing memories? Is this some slang that was invented in the last century? If one of our learning objectives was researching linguistic changes over the past 100 years, it might make it easier to get these books approved as teaching material.
Oh, I can tell you what that's all about. Apparently, in their youth, some people used to imagine themselves as someone burdened by fate, fighting against the world, etc. But as they grew older, they started to become embarrassed by such memories. Some
Minor
would write those
unknown
fantasies into novels,
said,
while others would
BTW,
entrust
are
such
you planning
tales
to stream
tree
HC?
hollows.
Mana? You know, I suddenly have the urge to hear a story about Antara.
Huh? Why so suddenly?
HC said, I do, when I get a laptop, which is pretty soon actually.
I knew it. There
Smiley
will always
face.
be people who love the golden oldies. Now, let me tell you all about the ancient hero, Antara.
Minor unknown said, oh. Minor unknown said, which one will it be? Uncle Gaming said, guys, have you heard the news? Minor unknown said, what news? Kuranagmi Dotexi said, what are the news? Kuranagmi Dotexi said, PLS do tell. Kuranagmi Dotexi said, 33 fades. Uncle Gaming said,
Hey, doesn't
Spinjing,
Mondstadt
let's go.
celebrate the Lim Bloom Festival
Your dad
around this time of year?
said, you're
My
gay
mom
and
has
have no
lots of
dad,
good
neither
memories
mom.
From the last one.
Minor
The
unknown
sweet scent of flowers
said,
on the breeze. The
18.3
sweet smell of
more
tasty
days.
Snacks on the breeze.
HC
The feeling of the breeze
said,
on your...
I'm really interested on the Asus ROG gaming
The only
laptops
downside is
RN.
the lack of commissions.
Your dad
But
said,
I'm sure that was just a
like
one-time
FR.
thing. There's gotta be someone who needs our help, right? Let's go see how things are this year.
Hey, where's everybody going?
Kuranagmi Dotexi said, LOL nice, at HC. Your dad said, the Asus is RLY good. Uncle Gaming said, the news is there is an zombie apocalypse in China. Minor unknown said, mods, wanna have fun with your powers? Uncle Gaming said, guys be alert. Your dad said, the SUS is rel good. Kuranagmi Dotexi said, LOL what, at minor unknown? Uncle Gaming said, I'm not kidding. Uncle Gaming said, check it, hurry. Uncle Gaming said, they are uploaded real clips. Minor unknown said, ROG series is pretty good for gaming. HC said, yeah, he'll be using it for college too. Minor unknown said, what are the specifications you are aiming for, HC?
100 years of...
Your dad said, I want it but it's expensive ASF. Kuranagmi Dotexi said. Asus ROG products are pretty good, not gonna lie. Uncle Gaming said. Don't ignore me. There is an apocalypse in China. Kuranagmi Dotexi said. Y'all heard of Red Magic Ape? Your dad said. But the camera is S. Kuranagmi Dotexi said. Apocalypse. Kuranagmi Dotexi said. What are you talking about? Uncle Gaming said. Zombie
What did you
apocalypse.
say?
Minor
I'm old
unknown.
now, so every other
Said.
phrase escapes my ears.
Yeah, Red Magic
Try
8
calling
is
me
really
Madam
good for mobile
Farazan.
gaming.
Then I'll see if I can pick
Minor
it out.
unknown said. It would be a good joke but not here Uncool. Uncool Gaming said. Kurane, there is an zombie apocalypse in China. Your dad said.
Dare to mess with
Ah
me?
yes, apocalypse in China, yes. Kuranagmi Dotexi said. Is this real? Your dad said. Definitely. Your dad said. Nah, man's capping. Uncle Gaming said. Guys. Kuranagmi Dotexi said. PLS not here. Kuranagmi Dotexi said. Don't stress people. Uncle Gaming said. I heard the news right now. HC said. I'm not sure on the specs yet as I'm not a PC or laptop enthusiast XD. Kuranagmi Dotexi said. Where? Your dad said. That's cap. Uncle Gaming said. It shows in TV, check it. HC said. Apocalypse in China? Uncle Gaming said. Yeah. Your dad said. Bro, stop capping. Uncle Gaming said. It's in an city of China. Uncle Gaming said. Your dad said. It's a slogan but it isn't real. Uncle Gaming said. Check the news then talk to me again. Kuranagmi Dotexi said. HC said. What city? Your dad said. And you actually believe the news? Your dad said. You dumb if I'm being honest. Uncle Gaming said. Uncle Gaming said. Yes, I should not actually. Yuri or Mika
Hey there,
said.
Captain!
Yes, it's out for you. Uncle Gaming said. But the clips were looking real. HC
Good day, you two.
said.
It's nice to see you
Yup,
here
be
at this
careful
festive
about
time.
fake news. Yuri or Mika said. Minor pick that be all when there is an option minor. Your dad said. That can be a deep fake every time. Uncle Gaming said. Oh. Kuranagmi Dotexi said. Fake news can be everywhere nowadays. Uncle Gaming said. They rickrolled me. Loudly crying face with tears of joy. Kuranagmi Dotexi said. LMAO. Yuri or Mika said. Uneasy face, your dad said. AHH hell nah man. Uncle Gaming said. Ha 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 ha. HC said. GG.
So,
Uncle
got
Gaming
any jobs for us?
said. XD.
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future. With the arrival of the Windbloom Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones, but it's customary to do this oneself without assistance. Think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the Adventurers Guild.
Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. Called it and knew it? Bela Crunchy. Said. Hey I beaming face with smiling eyes 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 beaming face with smiling eyes. Uncle Gaming. Said. Ferozan in the thumbnail makes me cry, weary face red heart. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. Subscribe. Minor unknown. Said. Hello Bali Crunchy. Bala Crunchy. Said. He AFK. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. If anyone's new here. Bala Crunchy. Said. HC. Said. Hi Bali. Doomsday.
Spring
Said.
is here, love is in the
I'm
air,
back.
and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even
Uncle
the cats
Gaming.
at the tavern next door
Said.
have been getting lovey-dovey with
Bali,
one
are
another
you really
recently.
crunchy? Face with tears of joy. HC. Said. Hi Doomsday I. Bala Crunchy. Said. OMG. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. Welcome back, Doomsday.
Ew.
Doomsday.
Gross.
Said. Hi
You
there.
know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last 2 glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds?
Uncle Gaming. Said.
That's what this feels like.
Hello Doomsday.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I found you.
Woo! Sucrose? Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway.
Bala Crunchy. Said.
Here's the
Paimon
situation.
is annoying, but when we
I've
start
been
she was
appointed
not
as the
annoying
Windbloom
face
Festival's
screaming in
special
fear.
ambassador by the Knights of Favonius this year.
HC. Said. Lol. Bala Crunchy. Said. Like. Doomsday. Said. It adds to her character IG.
My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude and love.
Bala Crunchy.
Nice one!
Said.
So how did they decide who
Face
to
screaming in
appoint
fear,
anyway?
face screaming in fear.
They spot
Bala
an
Crunchy.
empty bottle donated by
Said.
Angel Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name the bottle stopped at got chosen. I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador.
Bala
The
Crunchy.
thing is,
Said.
I'm not great at dealing with people,
50-50
so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role.
Doomsday. Said. L. Minor
Luckily,
unknown.
I came up with a way to
Said.
spur myself on,
You want
which has
her?
helped. Have a look.
HC. Said. Oof.
Is that a test tube?
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone,
Bela
I
Crunchy.
get them to breathe into a test
Said.
tube.
Loudly
That way,
crying face.
I can collect everyone's breaths of joy.
Sounds fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your research?
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll be able to produce something truly miraculous.
Your dad. Said.
Darn, now
What
Paimon
y'all
told
about
me.
Dia?
Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Actually, I meant something even more
Bela
exciting
Crunchy.
than that. I can't say
Said.
for sure until I have more test
Smiling
results
face
to
with
confirm my
tear.
hypothesis, though. Alchemists mustn't make claims they can't live up to. Anyway, I'm still missing one final
Yuri
breath
or
of
Mika?
joy.
Said.
Oh, is that
Met.
all you need help with?
Yuri or
That's
Mika?
easy. Just treat
Said.
Paimon to a sweet madame.
Dia is
then
met.
you'll get your last breath of joy.
Doomsday. Said.
Hey, come on!
Is Sucrose
You're
trying
doing
to
your best
collect
help,
covet in a
okay?
test tube LMAO? HC. Said. Dia is so-so. Yuri or Mika? Said.
Does it need
Uneasy
to be more
face.
like
HC.
official or ceremonious or something?
No,
LMAO.
joy isn't measured in those
Your
terms
dad
at all. Let me put it this
said.
way.
I build
Have you
up
ever
pity
planted a
for
fruit
Eula
seed
and
cared
got
for it
her.
while it grows? In
Yuri
the
or
same way
Mika?
that those tender, sweet
Said.
fruits are the product
Kali
of your
is
time and
Yuri.
effort.
Minor
the amount of joy
unknown.
derived from an experience
Said.
is positively
LOL.
correlated to the degree of hardship
Doomsday.
overcome during it.
Said.
For example, in
Dia
my
exists.
case, I would say that
Your
to
dad
experience a statistically
said.
significant amount of joy,
She's so S.
I'd have to do something like
Bela Crunchy.
spend 6 months developing
said.
a medicine formula
HC.
to a point where it was finally
said.
consistently effective.
Dia is Dia.
Similarly,
Bela
in order to
Crunchy.
collect a significant
said.
amount of joy from other people,
Smiling face with
I
tear.
have to find ways to do something
HC.
sufficiently challenging on
said.
their behalf.
Oh,
AHH
Paimon
Rip.
gets it now.
Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. Dia is not bad.
Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windbloom Festival and
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas.
HC.
Really?
Said.
You have a plan?
She's not as horrible as people make her out to be.
help too.
Bela
With
Crunchy.
the talking anyway.
Said. Beaming face with. Minor unknown. Said. At Bela Crunchy, do not use multiple unnecessary
If things don't
emojis.
work out, can Paimon still get that sweet madame? Oh, come on, Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude and love, after all. How could you refuse?
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh, sure.
Doomsday. Said. Problem with
Be
Dia
right
is,
back.
she does everything she does, but worse than others. HC.
Wait,
Said.
is that
Yes,
who
please
Paimon
don't.
thinks it is?
Bela
That's
Crunchy.
Kai, right? When
Said.
did she arrive at Mondstadt?
HC. Said. It will mess up the TDS. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. Yes, PLS no. Bela Crunchy. Said. HC. Said. Goodbye Bali. Bela Crunchy. Said. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. Do not be mean. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. Just be humble. Bela Crunchy. Said. Bela Crunchy. Said. HC. Said. Yee. Doomsday. Said. Don't bully the TTSLMAO. Bela Crunchy. Said. Bela Crunchy. Said. Loudly crying face. Minor unknown. Said. TDS is already being slow with the amount of incoming messages, so I would really appreciate it if you kept your messages to their purpose. Bela Crunchy. Said. HC. Said. Well said, Minor.
Kale! Hey! Hey you guys. What are the chances? You were staring into space just now. Something the matter? No, don't
Doomsday.
worry. I'm fine.
Said. That's a good thing, right? Chat is so active now that even TDS can't keep up, haha. HC.
I was
said.
just looking at a Mondstadt
Haha.
children's book in the souvenir shop over
Kurenagmi
there.
Dotexi.
While I was
said.
flipping through it, a
Facts.
piece of paper
Minor.
fell out. The
Kurenagmi
writing on it was
Dotexi.
really mysterious. Almost
LOL.
like a prophecy.
Minor
if you
unknown.
can do these things,
Said.
you may light
LOL.
the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme And what does these things refer to? Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie. Find a legend that never ends. So, 4 things in total.
Bela Crunchy.
Here, have a look.
Said. Bela Crunchy. Said. Minor unknown. Said. Have a great time. Doomsday. Said. The guide is definitely
I asked the
Paimon
lady
for
who owns
sure.
the store about it, but
Minor
she
unknown.
said that she didn't know anything
Said.
about any paper slips.
Thank you for stopping by. Kurenagmi Dotexi. Said. Bye, Bela Crunchy.
Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just mentioned?
Doomsday. Said. Bye. HC. Said. Bye. Kurenagmi Dotexi. Said. My energy went down after that stream, LOLOLOL. Kurenagmi Dotexi. Said. The Archon Quest 1, I mean. Minor unknown. Said. How long was it, Kurene? HC. Said. My messages are under top messages, so some messages is invisible for me, bruh. Kurenagmi Dotexi. Said. 5 hours. HC. Said. I'll switch to all messages. Minor unknown. Said. Noise, that's a long stream. Kurenagmi Dotexi. Said. A movie one that is ha 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 ha. HC. Said. Oof, relatable, I finished the Arana quest in one sitting. Minor unknown. Said. I have all messages on TDS and I've switched to all messages on YT chat as well. Minor unknown.
Oh,
said.
It was called
I'll
The Boar
skip through the
Princess.
Irana request on my alt.
That is
Doomsday
strange.
said.
I've read that book.
I
and
didn't
it
know
sounds like that note you found
Here
has
I was
no
wondering
relation to
why
the story.
some message weren't showing up.
Do you know her?
Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avidia Forest.
Hello.
Said.
Hi.
Yep, gotta switch.
This is getting awkward fast. They're both so shy.
So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy? Could it be real?
Doomsday said.
Without having done any
Kali
research,
and Sucrose
I
like
couldn't
me
comment
FRFR.
definitively.
Minor unknown. Said. Yeah, LOL.
But if you want my subjective
HC
opinion,
said.
I don't think that it's a nasty
LOL.
prank or anything. The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence?
Kuranagmi
I
Dotexi.
can't imagine anyone
Said.
being so cruel.
Ha ha ha.
That's a great take. I love it.
Exactly. Who would want to hurt a child's feelings?
Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose? If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or something? I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation. With no other information on hand or prior research to compare against, I'm afraid it might not even be worth considering. Wow! Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more. But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions? We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time? Well, yes. I mean, if possible. Then, what would you wish for, Kale? I'd wish for a better personality.
Huh? You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already.
That's very kind of you. But if you know me like I do... Kale! I know that voice!
Kale! You made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber! Have you been doing well? Did you finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before?
A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in Mondstadt. So ever since my Elizar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the new...
If it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of
Said.
the places she didn't get to see
Amber
last
and
time.
Kali have reunited. HC said. Yay. Minor unknown said. Yup. Kuranagmi Dotexi said. I love this duo.
Of course. Fine by me.
Minor unknown
Sure, go
said.
right ahead.
I thought she might hug her cause hugging is a thing now in Tibet.
Sorry, Amber. I agreed to meet my
HC
traveling companions by the
said.
city gate in a few minutes,
XD
so I can't go with you just yet.
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh,
HC said.
Traveler
Traveler and Paimon
look
hugging
after
each
Kale
other
for
is
now?
cute.
I'll come come get her later and take her out.
Minor
There's
unknown.
still a whole bunch of people I
Said.
need to introduce her to.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem.
Yuri or Mika?
Awesome. See you
Said.
later then.
0 to 0.
You alright there, Kale? You look kinda disappointed.
I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about... Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to... I've only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people. It's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra?
Doomsday. Said. The legend Sino arrives. Minor unknown. Said. Here we go with the Sino jokes. HC. Said. Sino with his jokes skull skull. Kuranagmi dotexi. Said. Sino in Mondstadt. Kuranagmi dotexi. Said. LOL.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it. View, Vayu,
Minor
and also
unknown.
Mahamatra,
Said.
Vayu Viastra.
I can already sympathize with Tainari.
Tainari! Sino! Over here!
Whew, am I glad to see you. And who's this young lady?
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari.
Said.
Pleased to meet you.
Rip.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir. Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too. And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before.
What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates, and 2 especially reliable helpers.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well? I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius alchemist.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Mr. Albedo, but it is an objective truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the merrier!
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, What do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out.
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before. With it being a species native to Mons, I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders, and Kale's was traveling musician. Very much so.
Doomsday said, "Fish looks kinda different." Minor Unknown said, "That response from Sino." Minor Unknown said, "It's too good."
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket, it takes a huge amount of
HC
experimental data to
said,
conclusively prove how
LOL.
different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult. Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
Minor Unknown said, "Look at Albedo." Minor Unknown said, "Chillin'."
Then please, allow me to help.
Mr. Albedo.
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I
HC
understand you're looking to make
said,
an antidote for poisonous
"Albedo
fungi,
Takian
correct?
notes FRFR."
If you happen to have some samples with you,
Kuranagmi
or relevant documentation on hand,
yes.
perhaps you might give me the
Kuranagmi
chance to review
Dodexi
them later. But
said,
before that,
"Chilbedo."
I invite the three of
Doomsday
you to look at this.
said, "Albedo Chad." Kuranagmi Dotexi said, "Albedo do be chilling though." HC said, "Suspido." Minor Unknown said, "LOL." Kuranagmi Dotexi said, "Welcome to Hell, Beach." Doomsday said, "Welcome to Hell, bye." Kuranagmi Dotexi said,
Food and lodging
"Koideo."
arrangements. Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice.
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals, especially after they've traveled so far to be here, when I myself am neither an adventurer, nor a technological consultant,
Doomsday
nor a
said,
musician.
"Koideo should be the new Tainari."
Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look.
HC
And should you find anything
said,
here to be objectionable,
Koi voicing to
it can
characters like
easily be
his
adjusted.
partner.
This is
Big
too kind of
W
you. These arrangements are quite
Kuranagmi
excellent.
Dotexi
It looks great.
said,
Even Paimon
Yeah.
Feels like tagging along for the food and board. Wait! Doesn't Paimon's opinion matter anymore? Paimon's technically a guest in Mondstadt too, you know.
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve. Thank you.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
Kuranagmi Dotexi
I'll help pitch the tents.
said.
I can help too.
Yes. Kuranagmi
Paimon
Dotexi
will take him to Good
said.
Hunter to order some starters.
Big W.
Mondstadt's cold cut platter
HC.
is...
Great. Then
Said.
it's decided.
2 asterisk.
Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
Kuranagmi Dotexi said. Imagine Al Haytham here in Mondstadt.
You enjoyed the Windbloom Festival?
Haven't you heard? There's a
I wonder
strange
how many
wandering
bouquets I'll receive this year.
HC said. Haha, his personality will be so different from Mondstadt characters. Minor unknown said. I'll be back soon. Kuranagmi Dotexi said. Okay. Doomsday said. He will find it a waste of time. Doomsday said. Alright. HC said. Okay.
100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia.
Fountain. Hear my wishes.
HC said. He'll be back too.
Don't want to add to Anthony's troubles.
What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam, Farozan, and I'll see if I can pick that up.
Kuranagmi Dotexi said. Okay.
There are a radish bargains during the Windbloom Festival. I don't want to add to Anthony's troubles.
Huh? 100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia.
Hear my wishes.
Kushpreet Singh said. Hi.
What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam, Farozan, and I'll see if I can pick that up.
Kuranagmi Dotexi said. Hi there. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said.
Fountain.
Are you new?
Hear my wishes.
Kushpreet Singh. Said. Yeah. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. We welcome you to the stream. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. Hope you enjoy your stay.
Don't want to add to Anthony's troubles.
Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. If you wanna subscribe, please feel free to 2 hearts. Kushpreet Singh. Said.
Academic research
Thanks.
isn't some kind of fad. Topics don't just go in and out of fashion.
I don't want to add to Anthony's troubles. There are so many good bargains during the Windbloom Festival.
A 100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia.
Hear my wishes. I don't want to add to Anthony's troubles. And a radish veggie soup.
Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. No worries. Kuranagmi Dotexi. Said. Sparkling heart.
There are so many good bargains during the Windbloom.
Hannah, I will make you better.
Academic research isn't some kind of fad. Topics don't just go in and out of fashion.
Hannah, I will make you better. Hannah, I will make you better.
What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam, Farozan, and I'll see if I can pick that up. Huh?
15, 16. That's a nice haul. $15, 16. That's a nice haul.
Huh?
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
Academic research isn't some kind of fad. Topics don't just go in and out of fashion.
Hannah, I will make you better.
What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling
15,
me Madam, Farozan.
16.
And I'll see if I can pick that up.
That's a nice haul.
Huh?
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
A 100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the Academia.
"15, 16. That's a nice haul.
You can call me anything. Said. 0 to 0. You can call me anything. Said. AM late.
"15, 16. That's a nice haul.
Academic research isn't some kind of fad. Topics don't just go in and out of fashion.
You can call me anything. Said. No one here?
15.
You can call me anything. Said.
That's a nice haul.
Okay then. You can call me anything. Said. I get going. Kuranagmi Dodexi. Said. Hello. Kuranagmi Dodexi. Said. Just
What
us
did you say?
AFK.
I'm
Toy Q.
old now, so every
Said.
other phrase escapes my ears.
NPC stealing
Try
your
calling
fountain
me
water.
Madam, Farozan. And I'll see if I can pick that up.
Hmm. 15, 16. That's a nice haul.
Huh? 'Academic research isn't some kind of
15,
fad.
16.
Topics don't just go in and out
That's a
of
nice haul.
fashion.
Toy Q. Said. Holy water. Kuranagmi Dodexi. Said.
15,
LOL.
16. That's a nice haul.
A 100 years have passed, Yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia.
Hannah, I will make you better. "15, 16. That's a nice haul."
Academic research isn't some kind of fad. Topics don't just go in and out of fashion.
Toy Q said. P break.
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
Kuranagmi Dodexi said. Me is just
What did you
AFK.
say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears.
That's a nice haul.
Try calling me Madam Farozan, and I'll see if I can pick that up.
Kuranagmi Dodexi said. Everyone might be AFK maybe.
Hannah, I will make you better.
A 100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia.
Toy Q said. Osman, thus wine tastes the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory?
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam Farozan, and I'll see if I can pick that up.
Kuranagmi Dodexi said. Zongli, is that you?
Here are my wishes. Good bargains during the Windbloom Festival. I need to see
Academic research isn't some kind of fad. Topics don't just go in and out of fashion.
Toy Q said. Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Anthony's troubles.
Toy Q said. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Hear my wishes.
What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam, Farozan, and I'll see if I can
Kuranagmi
pick that up.
Dodexi said. Ha ha ha.
There are so many good bargains during the Windbloom Festival. I need to see. I don't want to add to Anthony's troubles. There are so many good bargains during the Windbloom Festival. Fountain.
Toy Q
Hear my wishes.
said. Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
100 years have passed, yet there
Toy
hasn't
Q
been any change to those dumb
said.
rules at the academia.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
There are so many good bargains during the Windbloom Festival. Don't want to add to Anthony's
Kuranagmi
troubles.
Dodexi said. Morix.
Huh?
Fountain. Hear my wishes. I don't want to add to Anthony's troubles. There are so many good bargains during the Windbloom Festival. I need to save money. Fountain. Hear my wishes. There are so many good bargains. I need to save money. Fountain. Hear my wishes.
Doomsday said. Quake.
Academic research isn't some kind of fad. Topics don't just go in and out of fashion.
Fountain, hear my wishes.
Doomsday said. This is order. Kuranagmi Dodexi said. Order guide you. Toikyu said. Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Lio tend to stay a while, so it is where many things come to settle. Toikyu said. Grinning squinting face. Doomsday said. Stab Olaze.
There are so many good bargains during the Windbloom Festival. I need to
Kuranagmi Dodexi said.
I'm old now,
LOL.
so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam Farozan. Then I'll see if I can pick that up.
Doomsday said. Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately.
Fountain, hear my wishes. Don't want to add to Anthony's troubles. Fountain, hear my wishes.
Toikyu said. We should look for a place to take shelter. I'll be fine, but we don't want you catching a cold.
I don't want to add to Anthony's troubles. There are many bargains during the Windbloom Festival. I need to see.
Doomsday said. That rascal from Snezhnaya has yet to depart from Liyue. No matter, just let me know if he gives you any trouble. I shall deal with the matter swiftly.
100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia.
There are so many good bargains during the Windbloom Festival. I need to see money.
Kuranagmi Dodexi said. Are y'all becoming Zhongli?
Anthony's troubles.
Toikyu said, "This weather is no good for being on vacation. We should go and take in an opera." Doomsday said, "Indeed, that is true." Toikyu said, "Nah, we are messing with the deep voice bot grinning squinting face."
My wishes.
Kuranagmi Dotexi said,
Academic research
Ha ha
isn't
ha
some
XD.
kind of fad. Topics don't just go in and out of fashion.
Doomsday said, "The current overseer of the funeral parlor? Ahem. I cannot deal with that child."
Fountain. Hear my wishes. And a radish veggie soup. There are so many good bargains during the Windbloom Festival.
What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam, Farozan, and I'll see if I can pick that up.
$15, $16. That's a nice haul. I will make you better.
Doomsday said, "This is an age of gods and monsters. I wish not for dominion, but I cannot watch the common folk suffer." Toikyu said, "The scribe's work is simple, which is
100
exactly
years have
why
passed,
I took the
yet there
position."
hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia.
I will make you better.
Doomsday said, "Curses, there's sand in my shoes." Toikyu
15,
said,
16.
grinning squinting face.
That's a nice haul.
Doomsday said, "I'll be taking some time for myself now. Goodbye."
I will make you better.
Toikyu said, "Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples." Toikyu said, "There have been many poorly written applications lately.
I will make
I
you
guess
better.
I'll just have to reject them all." Doomsday said, "I think you're more excited than me about this progress."
I will make you better.
did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so
Toy
every
cue.
other phrase escapes my ears.
Said.
Try calling
It's
me
just a
Madam
natural
Farazan,
phenomenon, so
and I'll
there's
see if I
nothing
can
to
pick
be
that up.
afraid of, unless you're beneath a tree.
Huh?
Hannah, I will make you better.
Academic research isn't some kind of fad. Topics don't just go in and out of fashion.
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
Toy Q. Said. The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Huh?
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam Farazan, and I'll see if I can pick that up.
Hannah, I will make you better.
Toy Q. Said. GRRGH. Those memories. So dark.
Hmm.
15, 16.
Huh?
That's a nice haul. 15, 16. That's a nice haul.
Academic research isn't some kind of fad. Topics don't just go in and out of fashion.
I will make you better.
You can call me anything. Said. Hi, I'm back.
Hannah, I will make you better.
Huh?
'Hannah, I will make you better.
100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia.
better.
Huh?
Toy Q said, if you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark. Toy Q said, don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
Academic research isn't some kind of fad.
15,
Topics don't just
Toy
go
Q
in and out of fact.
said, the value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
Huh?
15, 16. That's a nice haul. Hannah, I will make you better.
What did you say?
Toy Q
I'm old now,
said,
so every other phrase escapes
I'm used
my
to the
ears.
rain,
Try
but you
calling
should
me
probably
Madam
use an umbrella.
Farzan, and I'll see if I can pick that up.
Toy Q said, I applied a plant-based waterproofing oil to my tail. One swish and it's dry. Minor
100
unknown
years have passed, yet
said,
there hasn't been any change to
hello.
those dumb rules at the academia.
Toy Q said, God, it's so hot. Even a mist flower would melt in this heat. Ah, now that I think about it, it wouldn't, but you get what I mean, hee hee. Ugh. Minor unknown said, welcome to my channel. Toy
Sarah, can we have a cold
Toy
hot
Q
water to go?
said,
Sure.
ah,
Would you like
the
anything
thunder's
else?
so loud.
Do
Ugh.
we,
My head hurts.
want anything
Toy
else?
Q said, hi. Meet me said, hola.
Okay,
Minor
yeah,
unknown
that'll be all.
said, hello. Toy Q said, messing with your chatbot.
You're the best person in the whole wide world! Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a windbloom. No need to worry about that! Paimon can make room for good food.
Meet me said, como estes?
All right. Just a moment.
Meet me
Whoa.
said, Toy
That
Cola.
was great. If that was a windbloom treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Windbloom Festival every day.
There are so many good bargains during the Windbloom Festival. No, I need to save money. Haven't you heard?
Toy Q said, hi. Meet me waving hand.
bitter regrets.
Meet me. Said. Toi como estis. You can call me anything. Said. IGTG sleep. You can call me anything. Said. Bye. You can call me anything. Said. It was fun waiting for you to come back. Minor unknown.
Alright, looks like we're
Said.
all here.
Have a
Not
great
at all.
sleep.
We just came
Meet
early
me.
to set everything up,
Said.
since we happen to be free today.
You adios.
Kale put up
You
the
can
tent
call
so
me anything.
quickly, but still
Said.
managed to tie very sturdy
Thanks.
knots.
You can
really
call me
tell that
anything.
she's a professional.
Said.
I didn't
Have
do
fun.
much apart from passing
Toy
materials
cue.
around.
Said.
Thanks.
I'm good meet me.
It's
You
all
can
thanks
call
to
me
Master
anything.
and Sino. They
Said.
taught me everything I know.
Adios.
What can I say?
Toy cue.
For a skilled adventurer, this is
How
just
you
another
doing?
day on the job.
Are you quite finished?
me.
Or were you going to
Said.
sing each other's praises
Toy
till the
bien
moon
red heart.
rises? Come on, let's all sit down. That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are
Meet me.
usually used in soups.
Said.
So if I
Toy
had
Genshin
to guess...
PS4UIDSIO no.
Small lampgrass?
Toy Q. Said. Glad to
That's
hear
right.
its smiling face with
I've
smiling
long heard
eyes.
that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish. Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through combinations of natural ingredients is very much the same.
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense
me.
meal I made?
Said. Toy hombre
I'll
omu
have
here.
some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No. I just don't eat a lot normally. Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
Tainari. While we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts. No? Not funny? Ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Toy Q.
Think of this
Said.
as part of the process of getting to know Sino.
877610283.
The bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as
Meet
his
me.
friends.
Said.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying lifeforms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject! Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make us
Toy
sick
Q.
Paimon peachy in no
Said.
time or something?
I'm a guy pleading face.
Hey! Not you two! I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's jokes.
Ah, I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for quite...
You seem much cheerier now that
HC.
you're here at Mondstadt,
Said.
Sino. Actually,
Hello, Minor.
feels like you're a completely different
HC.
person.
Said. I fell asleep face with tears of joy. Minor unknown. Said. Hey HC. HC. Said. I am asleep again, have a nice stream. Minor unknown.
That's because
Said.
I'm Sino the Adventurer.
Go to sleep, it's already late for you.
It's not?
Minor unknown.
In fairness,
Said.
you only saw
Good
him in his
night.
work mode while you were in Sumeru.
HC.
He's
Said.
actually like this most of the
Good
time
night.
when he's in a good mood.
Meet me.
Yep, it's true.
Said.
Sometimes when he's eating,
Toik
he'll
SI
grumble
red
about
heart
how
face
the bowl
blowing
is
a
too
kiss.
shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino. Now, please see me as Sino the Adventurer.
Meet me.
Yeah, so that's
Said.
another thing he does.
Minor.
He'll keep repeating
Toik
something
you.
he thinks is funny
Said.
until you stop trying to resist.
Good night, meet me waving hand. Toik you. Said.
So you have
I'm
two
going to
different
sleep
mental
too.
states? Almost like different phases of matter. Interesting. I want to learn to do that too.
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and
Meet me.
stupefied sucrose. Oh, by the
Toik
way,
SI broken heart
was
crying
there any
face.
reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this occasion?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windbloom Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windbloom, as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
What?
Kale's Windbloom. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt. There's also cauliflower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
Moving swiftly on.
Wow. He just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation. Guess sometimes that's the only way forward.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return. Two birds with one stone.
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
That's just an excuse. Plain and simple.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before? And that is why I am proud to call you my friend. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Kaltz for guidance. A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He told me that Kaltz was a Mondstadter, so I should try my luck there.
Kaltz? Isn't that...
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Kaltz.
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan.
Oh, here he comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Kaltz?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual. Please, just call me Albedo.
Huh. So you're Kaltz. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card back for him.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now, all of us. Our conversations have been deep and interesting, and Sino, your passion for this game is indeed one of a kind. I can see it in your eyes. And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me, I'd be quite honored to take this commission.
Wow, your teacher's so nice.
I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities, but they're similar when it comes to their character.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece is something of an overstatement.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an almost religious significance. Well, for starters, I'd like to hear a few more of your jokes.
My jokes? You like them?
I do.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but I certainly find them fun.
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
My nutritional meal! Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look too?
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash.
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. I guess... Oh, yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kale seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking. Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kale the chance to accept the blessing.
Oh, yeah! She's someone who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait. As much as I'd like to make progress in my research, I'd prefer to see her smile.
All right, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me, honestly, do you think that this prophecy is for real too? All right. Let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. I've got some thinking to do in the meantime. We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
That bad, huh? Well, now Paimon really wants to hear it for...
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point? When are you going?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What are your...
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card back illustrations.
Found you! I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
Uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? All positive?
You asked that last time, too. Of course it was positive.
I'd say. We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay,
great!
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend. And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
All right, I'll start packing up.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you? Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh? Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time. We can go corner him and make him answer our questions. Let's move!
Take it easy.
Oh, it's been a while.
Paimon called it, tone-deaf bard, drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Okay.
So, what do you make of it?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windbloom Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two. A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen. Also, I happen to know where this lantern is. Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel. There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink? You know, a favor for a favor.
A flower that is not of this world.
Sucrose! We've got some good news and some bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Let's have the...
Huh? Really? Don't most people? Oh, all right then. Basically, we went to Windrise to divine the breeze. The wind said that the prophecy is real and that your idea is a really good one.
That doesn't sound like bad news. So what's the real bad news then?
Paimon ate the bad news. Blame Sino. If it's not funny, then it's his fault.
It's fine. Well, that puts my mind at rest. Now, back to the other issue. I was thinking about the flower that is not of this world. It could mean a human-cultivated variety that doesn't occur in nature. But that's basically claiming that it doesn't come from this world in the first place, when actually it's just a variant of an existing breed. So, the initial question is, can the flower's origins be traced back to a natural organism? If so, it cannot be correctly described as not of this world. But then, supposing we identified something outside of that category, whose job would it be to decide whether it belongs in this world or not? Then the question becomes, do of this world and from this world mean the same thing? Or is it deeper than that?
Whoa, slow down! Paimon's head is already starting to spin.
Okay, I did have one other line of thought as well. What about a flower created using alchemy? Would that be not of this world? Albedo may know the answer, but asking him right away would be like asking the teacher for the answers to your exam paper. It would render our search for the truth meaningless. I'd rather try and figure this out for myself.
Could it be the wind bloom?
Oh, now that you mention it, that's definitely a possibility. The wind bloom doesn't refer to a specific flower. Everyone defines what it means for themselves. In which case, the wind bloom doesn't exist in reality. This does seem like a promising direction. I've made a note. Okay, I better go read up on this.
Yay! Paimon was actually useful this time! Guess we have that sweet madame to thank, huh?
I'll need some time to prepare. Could we meet up here in, say, 2 days' time?
Sure thing! In the meantime, we'll also think about the other 3 riddles in the prophecy. But, since we're really going for this now, shouldn't we say something to Kale about it?
I originally wanted to leave it as a surprise for her, and I also didn't want to get her hopes up over nothing. But you're right, Paimon. I'll need to be careful how I word it. But I'll try to find some time over the next couple days to mention it to her. All right. Thanks so much.
Did you hear? It's the academic.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Minor unknown. Said. That will be it for today, Chad.